Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you about a common OCD thought, and the thought is, "Am I a bad person?" So the sufferer is always worrying, well, am I a bad person because I'm having these thoughts? Am I a bad person because I'm analyzing? Am I a bad person because other people don't get these thoughts? And it's actually the opposite, because the reason why you're getting these thoughts and the reason why these thoughts are getting stuck in your mind is because you are so vigilant in how you're sensitive. You want to always do the right thing and the good thing, and it becomes at a point of obsession. So you start to worry, well, does this make me a bad person if I do this? And that very worry is why your brain sends you more thoughts, because your brain sees that you are worried about it, and gives you more of what you're worried about. In this case, you're worried about being a bad person, if that makes sense, right? So you need to understand that if you were a really bad person, like in real life, you wouldn't worry about being a bad person. Bad people don't worry about them being bad. That's why they're bad. That's the nature of them. You know, they don't worry about it. It doesn't bother them. They know what they are, and they're not bothered by it. You are, on the other hand, very bothered by it. So that tells you right there that you're not a bad person. But again, this is reassurance. So the more reassurance, the more times you reassure yourself, the worse you're going to feel about it. And the more of these thoughts are going to come in. So you can't say, okay, you know what? I'm not buying into it. I'm not a bad person. I'm moving on. You know, and just kind of leave it there. Don't really try to look into it for proof. Well, how? Well, why? Let me think about it. Let me look in depth. All of this will lead to more thoughts. So you want to say, I'm choosing to think that I am not a bad person. I know that all of these people who have OCD they're good people, but they have OCD. They have these thoughts, and they're OCD thoughts. They get over OCD, they don't have these thoughts anymore. So these thoughts really mean nothing about them as a person. It just means it's a symptom of OCD, and that's all it is. So, and going through it like that will really help slow down these thoughts and get rid of them eventually. Because the more this is about focusing attention. The more you're focusing attention on something, the more of that something you're going to get in terms of thoughts. So, if you focus your attention on a different subject and away from this, you're going to get less of this, you know? And it's difficult, and it's one of those things where you will divert your attention, and your attention will start creeping back to these topics. And again, you got to divert it all the time, diverting it away. If your attention goes back to this thought 1,000 times, you're diverting it 1,000 times. So it's like a job. It's work. You have to keep going until your mind gets it that this topic is irrelevant to you and stops sending it. But never react to it with fear. Never doubt whether you're a good person. If this doubt comes into your mind, view this doubt as a symptom of OCD. It means nothing. It's just a symptom of the disorder. And just keep going like this until you fully beat it. Thank you so much for listening and supporting this channel. If you need my help, you can always email me at info@youhaveocd.com. You can also visit youhaveocd.com for more information. There is a private recovery program there with me. There's also ebooks available, as well as a lot of free information, so please do check that out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.